Growing up, I loved playing Call of Duty. Any game that had zombies in it, especially World at War. The original Modern Warfare 2 was another great game I loved to play, and Black Ops 2, of course. So I wanted to take some of my favorite characters from the Call of Duty franchise and make them in Lego minifigure form. We've talked about how Mega Bloks has the Call of Duty license versus Lego. Lego doesn't make anything military or weapon related, so this was a perfect fit for me to come in, take the Lego minifigures, custom print them, and make some really cool accessories to go with them, and make some really cool minifigures. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. All right, so the first minifigure we're going to take a look at is my rendition of Soap from Modern Warfare 2, the original. This is probably one of my favorite figures because of a couple things. One, I love the cool little mohawk piece that I have. This is from a Lego set. I don't know which one, but he comes with the little mohawk. He's got his beard printed on a light flesh head. He's got a dark bluish gray torso and then a sand blue legs to represent like just normal blue jeans. And it's really cool. I've got the SAS printed on the front there. We got all sorts of different pouches, pistol pouches, magazine pouches. On the back, we've got the UK flag because he is an SAS operator, so he is British. And then, of course, we've got all the different knee pads, pouches around his legs there. We've got the boots with the wrinkled pants. Overall, really like this figure. I gave him a AK-74U and a 1911. I just thought they looked cool on him. So those were two of the new weapons at the time that I released this figure too. So I wanted to give him something fresh and new, and really cool minifigure overall. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one's a little bit different. This is actually from the new Modern Warfare. This is one of the operators that you can play as. It's the FS-17. I think it's a Russian minifigure. I'm not too sure what class that's from, but I really liked the camo pattern on this. I always like light bluish gray camo patterns, so I wanted to make a minifigure from the new Modern Warfare, so I came up with this. Really cool minifigure here. Once again, light bluish gray parts, a lot of dark bluish gray printing. The camo is actually really cool. It goes on the front and the back and the sides of the arms. So it's a full 360 wrap camo there. He comes with a really cool head. Probably this print on the head is one of the most popular ones I have. I have a lot of people that buy just this figure just to get that headpiece, and a lot of people seem to like that. Got a really cool tactical helmet with a little microphone and some night vision goggles there that you can flip down, which are really cool. He comes with a suppressed AK, which is one of my new weapons, one of my favorites. He also comes with a Desert Eagle that I thought was really cool. I call that the wrist breaker. And he's got a little carabiner and a medic pouch on the back, and just a really simple camo and knee pads and boots, but really clean minifigure. One of my most popular ones. I actually just restocked that. Now moving on to probably one of the most iconic ones, we have Ghost. This is based off of the newer Modern Warfare 2, but you know, most of the Ghost figures look more or less the same. I actually also offer a couple different Ghost heads on my website that are more accurate to like the older games. So if you want to get this figure plus those heads, you can swap them out and make an older version of Ghost. But I really like the head print on this one. And then I love the use of me just using a little headset piece. And he doesn't really need a helmet or anything because it's just kind of a ski mask. And I think it looks really good. He comes with the M4 Slim, one of my new favorite guns. Probably one of my most popular M4s that I sell on my website. Really cool, just high detailed, suppressed M4 with an optic there. And then, of course, he's got his tactical shemagh around his neck, and he's got some really cool dark tan pouches. He's got a frag grenade on his side there, and he's got a flashbang on the front with his radio, knee pads. Once again, very simple but very effective minifigure. I've sold a lot of these. This has been very popular, especially during Black Friday when I released it. Moving up to Captain Price, another one of my favorite minifigures here. I love the use of, this is actually like a little rubber boonie hat, and it has the cool like waves to it, so it actually looks like it's cloth. I really like that. He also comes with an M4 Slim and a black USP pistol, and once again, all of these figures are actually, most of them are printed on dark bluish gray, but this one has a bunch of different pouches on the back. He's got some simple arm prints. He's actually got really simple side torso print, but I really like that. And then he's got some main AR mags on the front, and he's got his knee pads, and he's actually got the little British flag on his left shoulder there. And I think that's a cool little detail to add on. All right, those are some of the more modern military minifigures that I made from Call of Duty. Now we got to go back. Original Black Black Ops 1. A lot of these are some of my most favorite minifigures. Like I said, I loved playing zombies as a kid. My friends got me into it. I never really knew about it. And once they got me into it, I was playing World at War. I only had that one map. I don't know the name of it, but it's the really small map. And I absolutely fell in love. And then when Black Ops 2 came out, total fan of that. Huge zombies player. That's pretty much all the reason I bought games for at the time. So to start things off with the zombie related figures, we've got to talk about Ted the bus driver. So this was probably one of the coolest figures I made. This is from Black Ops 2 Transit. On the bus, you have the bus driver. Everyone would always shoot and knife him and make his eye color change and make him say all sorts of random things. So I wanted to recreate this in Lego. So there's only a couple pictures on Google of Ted the bus driver. He only has one arm. He doesn't have any hands on that arm. And then also he's got this cool cloth, like ripped up poncho looking piece. And so I replicated that as well. He's got his bus driver hat. And then of course, with this figure, you get two different heads. So you get the red eyes when he's angry and you get the blue eyes when he's normal and happy. So this is probably one of the coolest figures I made last Black Friday. Still a really hot seller. Everyone that played Black Ops 2 knows exactly who this is. This is such a cool figure to put on your desk. Like I said, everybody knows who the bus driver is from Transit. So really cool figure. Let's go ahead and jump to some more zombie-related COD figures. I had to go back and I had to make some of the original Black Ops zombies characters. So right now we have Richtofen. I call him the Doctor on my website. So really cool figure. And of course, I had to make the custom molded ray gun to go with some of these minifigures. So I just want to let you guys know that I do have a lot of new zombie figures on the way. So taking a look at Richtofen, he's got, of course, the red ray gun, the classic Mark I ray gun. He's got a black officer hat, and then he's got his, generic face print there, but really cool dark tan torso print. He's got his little holster. He's got some badges. He's got some pouches. He's got his arm emblems on both sides. And really simple print, actually. Just very generic German print with the boots and the red striping. But everybody knows who this is, especially, I think, from the face print. And then the ray gun is a dead giveaway. So really simple, but really cool minifigure. Really happy with that. That's another really popular figure on my website. Moving on to probably another one of the fan favorites is Nikolai. So we have him here. I gave him a gunmetal AK, and then of course he has to have a vodka bottle, so I gave him that. And really cool figure. It's printed on a tan torso, dark tan legs here. You can see he's got his little side pouch that goes onto the side of his torso there. And then of course we've got a holster on the other side. And he's got this weird like hood sack thing on his back. I looked at all the reference pictures. It is accurate, so that's what we printed on it. And then he's got his kind of ski mask, bundled up head there with a cool little Russian hat. And then the leg prints are pretty cool. Very simple boots with some vertical lines going down, kind of showing like the creased pants. I thought that was really cool. So really simple figure, but everyone loves Nikolai. Everyone loves that accent of the guy yelling at you in zombies. So very cool, iconic minifigure. Let's go ahead and move on to Dempsey. I call him the Tank on my website. Once again, some of these figures are sold out on my website, but I am working on restocking them as fast as I can. If there's something that's out of stock, you can click on the product and there is a notify button, so you can just type in your email or your phone number and it'll text you when it's back in stock. So a lot of people have been using that because a lot of my stuff is selling out really quickly these days. So the Tank, all olive green, obviously it's a World War II era American outfit or uniform. So really cool. He's got his frag grenades on the front. He's got his generic M1 Grand bandolier going all the way across his chest. He's got his short sleeves and just some generic boots. Really like this figure. Very simple. He's got his scarred up face and his beard and his aftershave with his military haircut. And then, of course, this figure, I gave him the classic Mustang and Sally 1911s. These you have to buy separately. He normally only comes with one of them. But once again, to go with the ray gun, I had to do Mustang and Sally. I've always wanted to do a 1911 and print Mustang and Sally on it, probably for over 10 years. Ever since I got into Lego, the ray gun, no one did, and Mustang and Sally, no one did. So I knew 10 years later, with all the equipment I've got, I had to go ahead and make it. So really simple upgrades. And if you guys are a hardcore zombies fan, you guys got to get that. So moving on to the last of this kind of 4-figure pack, if you will, we have Takeo. So once again, this is a really cool Japanese figure. So he comes with a silver samurai sword, really cool, simple. This is actually my own version of a samurai sword. So we make these in-house, injection molded, ABS plastic, all that good stuff. So he's got the dark bluish gray little hat. He's got his funny little mustache and dark bluish gray body parts there, and he's got some simple stars printed on his cuffs of his arms there. And then of course we have the main, little badges. We've got the little pouches, we got the little holster, and then, pretty simple figure overall. But once again, you see the face and you see the samurai sword, and I feel like most people would know who this is right off the bat. So guys, those are some of the military minifigures that I have made from the Call of Duty franchise. Once again, we have a couple modern military figures, then we have a couple of the classic ones. I actually do have a couple other like zombie minifigures, lots of zombie parts to go with these if you guys want to make a zombie build or display. So all that stuff's on my website. I do plan to make, I'm actually working on them right now. So if you guys stick around to this long in the video, I'm letting you guys know I'm doing the Green Run crew, I'm doing the Primus crew, and I can't remember, there was one other ones that I'm doing. So I have like 12 new zombie figures coming out very soon, probably at the end of April here. So stay tuned for that. I'll be covering those probably next month once they come out. But guys, thank you so much for the support. Check out all these figures, link in the description. That's the best way to support me. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in another video. Peace out.